Hello everybody, this is Dustin, also known as Razor Game Dev, and welcome to the first episode of this game development blog. So, what this is it's a new series where I'm going to be developing a game using the Corona SDK framework, and the game is going to be called BeyondAge. At least for now it's going to be called that. And what it's going to be an open world RPG, two-dimensional, and it's going to be kind of like a platformer, much in the spirit of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, except it's not going to be 3D, of course. But yeah, so it's going to be developed in Corona SDK, like I said, using the Lua scripting language, which is just an amazing framework. If you guys haven't used it, it's just fantastic. And it will be available on Windows, Mac, most likely, if they develop that. Definitely iOS and Android. So yeah, and hopefully Linux in the future. Yeah, but those are the platforms that it will be accessible on. So here's some concept art that I'm thinking of. It's going to be tile based, and each tile will be 8x8 squares, and I really want the world to feel complete, you know. So I'm going to be developing this really tight, I don't want it to be insanely like expansive, as in there's like huge wide fields. I want like a really tight, you know, like platforms and just a world that you can really just explore and live in. Here's some more concept art. So yeah, let's exit out here. Let me show you what I got so far, and then I'll talk more about the actual game. So let's make sure I'm recording this. So yeah, let's launch it. Here's some of the code. So yeah, this is I tiled this episode a humble beginning because, you know, there's really not much. At least it doesn't look like there's much. This background is actually tiled. Each one of those is 8x8 square. And we have some basic controls. Over here there'll be a little joystick, and the controls will change. I want the controls to be very intuitive, because it's a touchscreen and built for touchscreens. It needs to be very just like you pick it up and you kind of know how to, you know, play it. You know, you drag over here with your thumb, then over here you can do attacks, you know, like slides, and slide this way to block that way, or double tap to attack something. Now I said this is going to be an RPG, but I don't want it to be an RPG as in, you know, like I want to kind of what's the word, tear down the RPG model and kind of reconstruct it. So it's not going to be completely like, it's not going to be like there's a charisma stat and all these other stats, but it's going to be kind of like how Skyrim does it, where you upgrade yourself by doing things. There's not going to be like, it's not going to just be, well, it's going to be very like your ability and stuff will be based on your armor and your weapons that you're carrying and all that. Hopefully I can make weapons that, you know, instead of just having like +2 attack, it can actually, if it's bigger, you know, it'll be slower to attack, you know, all these other attributes. Anyway, so that's what we got so far. It doesn't look like much, but this is the first episode and there will be more. Yeah, anyway, it doesn't look like much, but I actually got a huge chunk of the engine done. This is only around 2 days of development, and yeah, here's some of the code. I got tile loading from the tiled map editor, and all these other really cool stuff. So anyway, more about the game. It's gonna be open world, right? I also like open world games like let's see, I should have had another slide here. It's not really open world, but if you guys played Super Brothers Swords and Sorcery, that's where I'm drawing a lot of inspiration from too, especially with the art style and all that. But yeah, my pixel art isn't amazing, but as I, you know, develop the game, it'll get better. Another thing I should mention, hopefully I can get a ton done, you know, between each episode, but there will be, I think to me the hardest part of creating a game is actually creating content for it, which is like everyone's favorite part, you know, the easiest part, but it's actually, it's tough because you have to, you know, hand place each tile and draw each tile and fix all this stuff, you know, and it's tricky. So so that'll be the toughest part. So mid development, you'll probably not see as many videos because I'll be really just working on drawing and stuff, and it'll slow down. But in this early stage, when I'm just putting features in, you know, when I'm add like a dash or something, you'll see that and all of that. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully I can put out a couple more of these episodes soon and keep working on this game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next.